Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. In today's video, I'm doing a Peppermint Swirl and Candy Cane Christmas nail design. So I'm starting with my sunscreen right here. I make sure to apply sunscreen to my hand to protect my skin because it is going to be in the lamp often since I'm doing polygel nails, and I'm also going to be applying gel polish as well to the nails. So I did that, and now I am using my 3XL square nail tip. So I'm just finding all of my sizes right here, and I got these nail tips from Amazon. I will leave a link in the description below so that y'all can check them out if y'all are interested. Then I'm just going to be applying them using some dip powder base glue. So I just placed some of the base glue in the well of the nail tip, and then I apply it to my nail. And I always have issues when using Azure Beauty base liquids or Modelones base liquids. These liquids are for dip powders, but I am using it as a glue because it is a glue, a dip powder base glue, and they always fall. But anyway, I applied all of the nail tips, and now I'm just cutting them down a bit. So I was supposed to file the free edge of all of the nails, but as you can see, I completely forgot about that. So I'm applying my gel base coat right here to all of the nails, and then I cure for 30 seconds. If you want, you can use your sanding band to remove the shine from the nail tip first and then apply your gel base coat, but I chose not to because I'm not going to have on these nails that long anyway, so I didn't really need to do that part. But if y'all plan to keep your nails on, you need to do that. Do not skip that step. Now I'm going to be using this Nude polygel from Modelones. So I just placed a bead of the Nude polygel on the index nail. I'm going to be doing a French smile line right here. So I'm just going to be forming that into the French smile line. So I start at the cuticle area, making sure that the polygel fits nicely around that area. And then I pat the polygel all around just to create a French smile line. And this layer of polygel, it's not thin, but it's also not thick. So always make sure to have a manageable layer of polygel, especially on the first layer. On the second layer, you could have a larger bead, but for the first layer, make sure that it is manageable so that you can get the smile line that you want without the hassle of the polygel going all over the nail and not being able to control it. So make sure you can control the first layer. So when I'm finished with the first layer, I cure that for 30 seconds. So at this point, I did remember that I didn't file the free edge of the nail, so I'm doing it right now. Then I removed the dust with some rubbing alcohol. And now I'm going back to the index nail and building the smile line area of the index nail. So I apply a larger bead of the Nude polygel, and I'm just forming it just like I did the first layer. It's easier to do the second layer when you already have the first layer down, so that's why you can go a little bigger with the beads on the second layer. So yeah, I'm just forming that right here, and when I'm satisfied with how it looks, I would cure that for 30 seconds. And I did the ring nail off camera, so now I'm just using rubbing alcohol to remove the tackiness from the nails, and then I would file the nails to get a crisp smile line. So I'm just gonna let this part play out and I'll be back shortly. So after filing, I'm just going to be using some rubbing alcohol to remove some of the dust from the nails. Now I'm going to be applying some of this white polygel that's also from Modelones. I'm going to be placing that on the index nail. And if you're interested in purchasing anything from the Modelones website, you can use my code, which will be listed in the description below and on the screen. And by the way, this is my second time using these 3XL square nail tips, and I don't think I did as good as I did the first time using these nail tips. I felt like these nails came out a bit bulky. I'm not sure if it's just me or not, but I need you all to let me know if you all think the same, because I think the shaping wasn't as good as the first time that I used these square no C-curved nail tips. So I'm not really sure if it's just me or not, but I need you guys' opinion on this. Let me know what you all think about my shaping and stuff like that, and what I need to improve on. So I cured that for 30 seconds, and this is a side profile of how it looks. Now I'm just going to be applying some more of the white polygel to build the nail. So I'm just showing another side view of the nail because I needed to build the nail a little more. So I'm just showing you guys where the imperfections are, because the nail needs to be at a certain structure that I really cannot explain. But looking at the nails from all angles, you can see certain imperfections or certain places in the nail that there is some dips, and you need to build that up so it's easier when you are filing the nails. Sometimes when you file the nails and the nails are not even, the nails will still be uneven when you file, and certain areas just need a little bit more polygel. So by looking at the nails from all angles, you see some of the dips and stuff like that that you need to build on. So yeah, that's why I was just showing you guys the angles like that so that you all can see some of them. And I tried my best to patch the dips, if that makes sense. I was just patching everywhere that needed it. I think it was only like 2 places that I missed, and it was closer to the sides of the nails where the smile line was. That's why I kind of missed it or didn't bother to do it at that time, because I could have done it when I was doing the second layer of the white polygel, but I didn't because I don't know why for sure, but sometimes that happens, especially when you're doing it, especially when you're doing French nails. So you know, that is something you have to look out for. Pay attention to the small details because the small details matter. So after curing the nails, I'm just going to be using some rubbing alcohol to remove the tacky layer from the nails. Now moving on to the pinky nail, I am going to be applying a small bead of the Nude polygel, and I'm going to be doing an ombre nail. So I just placed a bead of the polygel and made sure that it fit nicely around the cuticle area, and I just bring the polygel down the nail a bit. This was a bit too much polygel for what I wanted to do, so I believe I had to remove some of the polygel from this nail because I wanted to do an ombre. So I'm just patting the polygel and making sure that it goes down the nail, and I have to stop at a certain distance from the tip area because I don't want the polygel to be too close to the tip area of the nail. So I'm just forming the polygel and bringing it to the tip of the nail and just patting it and making sure to have a well-shaped nail while bringing it down the nail. And when I am satisfied with that, I would fade the polygel into the nail. However, it was a bit too much because I knew it would have been a lot of polygel, so I removed some. So as you can see, I am scraping off some of the polygel there because it was a bit too much, but I thought I removed more than that, so I guess I didn't. Now on to the middle nail, I'm doing the same thing. Then I cured for 30 seconds. Now I'm going to be using my glitter snowflakes. So I just placed some on my nail palette for easier access. And I'm also going to be using this iridescent glitter and my silicone stamper with my LED flashlight. So I placed a layer of gel top coat at the tip area of the middle nail. And then I'm going to be applying some of the snowflake glitters to the nail. Then I use my jelly stamper with my LED flash and I flatten the snowflake glitters on the nail. And I know some of y'all may be wondering why I'm doing the jelly stamper method when y'all told me about the clear wrap from my last video. But keep in mind, this video was filmed first. I did the Modelones video, which I will link in the cards. I did that one after this one. But I decided to post the Modelones video first just because it was for Black Friday and Cyber Monday so that y'all can purchase it at that time. So just letting you guys know, I will be doing the clear wrap method very soon. So yes, I am going to be doing the same thing on the pinky nail. And then when I'm finished, I am applying some more of the gel base coat to the middle nail in the areas that there isn't any snowflake glitters. And then I'm using a brush just to tap in some of the iridescent glitters on the nail, and I think this turned out so good. Oh my goodness. And I'm going to be doing the same thing on the pinky nail, and I cured for 30 seconds. Now I'm going to be encapsulating the glitter ombre nails. So I'm starting on the middle nail. I apply a bead of the clear polygel, and I'm just going to be distributing that. So if your clear polygel gets really sticky while you're applying it to your nails, just apply some of the gel base coat on top of the clear polygel, and that usually helps with the stickiness. So yeah, I'm just going to be encapsulating the glitter ombre nails right now. So I'll just let this part play out, and I'll be back shortly. So this is after encapsulating all of the nails. Now I'm using rubbing alcohol to remove the tackiness from the nails, and then I filed. So I did leave most of the filing process in this video because I just wanted y'all to see how I file my nails. So yeah, I'm just gonna let this part play out, and I'll be back shortly. So this is after filing of the nails. So I sprayed some rubbing alcohol on the nails to remove the dust. And let me know what you guys think about my filing. Now I'm just applying some matte top coat to the French nails. Then I cured for 30 seconds. So I have these two red gel polishes. I didn't know which one I wanted to use, so I had both of them, but I decided to use the McCart gel liner instead of the Young Nails gel polish. So I'm just going to be placing some on my nail palette, and I'm going to be doing some Peppermint Swirl nails and candy cane nails. So I'm starting on the ring nail and I'm doing the candy cane nails. And I need to know something. When y'all are doing nail art, right, like I'm doing here, do y'all go down the sides of the nails as well, or y'all leave all of the nail art on top of the nail like I'm doing right here? I was not sure which was the best way to go when doing this nail art, whether to stay on top of the nail with the nail art or go to the sides. I was not sure, but I decided to go at the sides of the nails like I'm doing right now. I wasn't sure if I should have done it because I felt like the nail looked bulky when I was finished, and that really wasn't my intention. But I don't know if I should have just left the nail art on top of the nail, or I did the right thing by letting the nail art continue down the sides of the nails. I'm not sure. I'm really not that versed with gel polish and nail art like this, especially on nails like this. You know, square nails are a bit different when you're doing nail art, so I'm not sure if I needed to go down the sides. But yeah, let me know which one is the right thing to do. Should I have left the nail art just on top of the nail, or was I right to go down the sides of the nail? You know, so thanks a lot in advance for helping me out. Now I'm going to be using some red glitter dip powder, and I'm just going to be placing that over the wet gel polish on the ring nail. And I had to do a second layer just to get the glitters a bit more opaque on the nail, but I didn't show myself doing that. If I had a glitter gel polish, this would have been a lot easier to do. I wouldn't need the glitter dip powder, but unfortunately this is what I got, so this is what I'm working with. When I'm satisfied with how it looks, I would cure that for 30 seconds. And I made a mess. I did a lot of clumsy things when I was doing this nail design, I'm not going to lie. A few things, and I really wouldn't say what it was, but I did a few. So now on the index nail, I'm going to be drawing the Peppermint Swirl. So I'm just going to be doing that on the index nail. So when I'm finished with the Peppermint Swirl, I'm going to be pouring some of the glitter dip powder on top of the nail, and then I would cure that for 30 seconds. And this is how it looks. Now I'm just going to be finishing off the candy cane nails and the Peppermint Swirl nails right here with some more of the red gel polish. And this one I didn't pour any of the glitters on top of it. So I'm just going to let this part play out so that you can see how I am finishing up on the candy cane nail and the Peppermint Swirl nail. So I'll be back shortly. And if you've reached this far in the video, don't forget to hit the like button below and comment your thoughts on the design as well. And don't forget to watch the video all the way through. This really helps the channel when you do these things. So yeah, thanks for watching. I didn't even know which direction to go with this line. Now I'm just going to be using some glossy top coat on the rest of the nails. Did I? No. What did I use? Matte. Now I'm just going to be using some top coat for the rest of the nails and curing that for 30 seconds. So this is how it looks, and I think it looks really good. Let me know if y'all prefer the glitter nails matte or glossy. I prefer it glossy, but for this nail set I think it looks really good matte. So I'm going to be using some of my red rhinestones on the nails as well. So I'm just pouring some out on my nail palette, and I'm just going to be placing them on some of the nails. I'm using my Modelones rhinestone glue as well, so I just placed a bead of the rhinestone glue on the nail palette just for easier access. Because the rhinestone glue is glossy, I needed to be precise on where I apply the rhinestone glue, so I'm using my dotting tool to place the rhinestone glue on the nail, and then I would pick up one of the rhinestones and place it on top of the rhinestone glue. And when I'm satisfied with the placement of the rhinestones, I would cure that for 30 seconds. And I also applied some gold caviar beads to the nails as well. So this is how it looks, and I think it looks amazing. Let me know what you guys think about my rhinestone placement, the shape of the nails, what I need to work on concerning the shaping of the nails, and also do we need to apply gel polish to the sides of the nails because it makes it a bit bulky, or could we just apply it at the top of the nail? Does the design need to go down the sides? Let me know. So yeah, I'm just applying my cuticle oil to rehydrate my skin and nails. So guys, this nail design was very stressful for me. I don't know what was happening to me. From the start to the end, it was stressful. How could I forget to file the free edge of all of my nails? How could I? How could I spill the glitters on my desk twice? Oh my goodness, twice. Everything was just going wrong for this nail design, but it turned out okay. I didn't really like it when I was finished with it, but after a few days, I like it. But I could see things that I can do differently. So anyway, let me know what you guys think about this nail design in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys!